What's good, everybody? I'm Demario. Welcome to Demario's World. This is the weekly tarot reading for the collective on the spiritual path. I have been gone for about a good 2 weeks right now, just revamping things for the YouTube and getting things situated. Let's get started. Hope you all have been doing well. Yeah, like I said, I've been trying to revamp some things for the YouTube channel. I'm in a new little location for a moment while I'm trying to figure out some things and get some things situated. So if you guys can, whoever watches this, send a positive affirmation, a positive prayer for just all things that's being revamped to be able to, come through of a high vibration for me so we can kind of continue this whole thing going. I'd really appreciate it. And if I do the same for all of you. These readings are general, so if they apply, I'm grateful they do, but they do not. There are other readers on this channel who can help you on your evolutionary track and path, but hopefully, once again, this is for you. My readings deal with 3D practical matters that's happening within your reality or coming in or going out. Also, internal shifts within your own consciousness, as well as you could be a cross watcher, watching for someone else or someone being attached to your energy. So let's get started. Show me the current energy of the collective on the spiritual path. Judgment. Okay. We're coming in strong. Some type of judgment's been going on. The Eight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. The Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, okay, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Death card, the Emperor card, and lastly, the King of Swords. I feel like you made a decision to stop doing something that was comfortable. Like with the Eight of Cups, it's basically like, with the Eight of Cups, it's like you have built yourself up to a certain point where there was a certain level of comfortability, and now, for whatever your situation is, whether that was emotional, because that deals with cups, and now walking towards more of a building phase. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like roots from the ground up type. You could be dealing with a water sign, especially with that being right in the middle. Something could be happening during Cancer season even, where you've been waiting on this investment of this person, for this connection, especially with the Six of Cups right there. It's like, I feel like there's an old way of defensiveness that you stopped kind of going with to be with a more clearer masculine energy. Maybe you are the Queen of Cups and you need someone who's more of a stable, like you said with the Seven of Pentacles right here, that's over the King of Wands or the King of Swords. You need someone who's a little more friendlier but a little more stable. And I don't believe you were getting that before. I feel like you were kind of more in a, what's the word I'm looking for? Stagnant space. Because even I believe the Eight of Cups is like walking away from a situation that could have been deemed stagnant to kind of rebuild yourself. Like I said, I know we just had a full moon a few days ago. Have gotten some type of inspiration to kind of write out new intentions about a partnership with maybe possibly a Scorpio. Show me what the Emperor and the King of Swords, what is that about? Okay, the King of Cups. So yeah, all and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like dealing with someone, like it seems like you walked away from a comfortable situation to go for a more active healing situation with someone who embodies the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. The only thing that I can say that I don't see is like the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Show me this position of the Queen of Cups. Because like I said, even with this particular spread, she's looking towards a friendship of some sort. So you may be connecting with new friendships, making new connections. The Queen of Cups, which to me is the wife energy, you may be kind of out and about doing your thing, and this energy is coming towards you. The Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. I feel like you have successfully closed out a cycle of dealing with friendships that haven't been the most stable. There may have been some type of competitive nature between the friendship groups that you have been a part of, and now you're kind of like, you seem like you're the type that's kind of like, I have friends, so that, you know what I'm saying, just kind of take up my time, but now these friendship groups is not hitting it for me. I need to go ahead and either get with better friends or get my man or get my person. I don't want to say man because, again, masculine, feminine energy kind of integrates within them. Doesn't really matter about gender. But yeah, it just seems like you're like, okay, where am I going to go with this? And looking at the different dynamics and power dynamics that you've had in these friendship groups. While also this manifestation of this person is coming in, that's the Emperor, King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Show me one card. Well, show me two cards for Judgment. What's the Judgment call on this? The Nine of Swords and the Lovers. One more. The Hierophant. Yeah, I just feel like it's not really a choice you need to make. It's more of a truth you need to continue to embody, you know what I'm saying, persistently. The fear that you won't get your happily ever after off of a spiritual path. Like, it's that fear that, like, say for instance, we live in a world where so many people are so in their carnality that it's always a fear of, well, either I gotta be with these friends that kind of fuel my drama or the carnal aspect of me, or I gotta be with this partner over here who isn't really firm or who isn't really grounded in his disposition, when you honestly can get a partnership that is more in enlightenment, or that's why I feel like it's being produced for you. But it's like what you're kind of used to. You may be used to more of the dramatic things in relationships. So it's also the fear of jumping into the spiritual aspect because you kind of don't know how to maneuver that. But I believe it's definitely working out for you, especially with the Magician right there. It is a lot of change and a lot of creation that you have. You have the power and the tools. Show me a spread for this current energy. Pressure. Finish that book. Hey, you may be reading a book. Maybe you're reading some book about drama, maybe. Or maybe you need to finish that book like, you know, you need to get to writing. You know, if you're a writer, you may be a writer somewhere. Use your life. Maybe what you're being called to do is use your life experiences to write a book. Maybe that's where your money comes from. Self-confidence, definitely. In any of these spaces that I'm calling out today, make sure you're in a space of self-confidence. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Leo, Mars went to Leo. We're in a very self-confident, prideful arena. You have to make sure they don't go so far into vanity. But yeah, be confident about the projects that you set forth, even if you do feel a little pressure about your experience right now regarding friendship groups, situations in your own life. There's always a solution somewhere as long as you're in the high vibration aligning with your angels and guides. Rest is what you need. Don't forget to prioritize a little rest. Couldn't be me. You may be someone who may not be accustomed to that. Like I was saying, like, couldn't be me. Like, I feel like you're not accustomed to a spiritual partnership. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've dealt with, like, people who have been very, very toxic or very in their own way. You may not be used to that type of energy when it steps up to you. So, like I said, rest and being in a partnership where you can rest may not be something you're used to. I'm really giving my best. Access granted. Anything that you want is open to you right now. Do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, also, too, you may have been dealing with someone, again, like I was saying about this partnership. There may have been a partnership where, like, you were, like, dragged through the mud, or you felt like it was just all access. It was just, like, no boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So you may feel like you can carry that into your new relationship, or it may have a fear of that. Or maybe you have a fear that that's what's going to happen to you. But again, as long as you're self-confident in being on your own purpose and your own path, on your own journey, to me, and you really give your best, as it said right here, you're giving your best, to me, there should be no fears. So much so. Snap back to reality. Let's continue on. Yeah, I was saying snap back to reality. Like I said, rather than, as I was thinking too, thank you, Spirit, it was about the fears, like some type of thought process. You know what I'm saying? I'm not resting, the fears of kind of going. You may have had that situation. But you go and do the best you can. You make sure you're very planted and grounded with who you're dealing with. Show me a card. Sustain wonder. Our aliveness depends on our ability to sustain wonder, to lengthen the moments we are truly uncovered, to be still and quiet, to all the elements of the earth and all the secrets of the oceans, stir the aspects of life waiting within us. As I was saying, even with these different groups and what have you, it's like you being like in the middle, and it's kind of all you're observing all these things around you. You may have accomplished an intention to be an observer of being emotionally detached, because I just felt like, even with all the different things when I was talking earlier, it was like all these different components just kind of just moving around, and what you're meant to do is just make sure that you're sustaining optimism, curiosity, try to see what's really going on so that you can live in the moment, so that you don't have to be so forward thinking of, oh, I'm going to be in the drama, or oh, it's going to be the chaos, or whatever. Like, you'll say how our monkey mind goes, like really sustain the wonder and the innocence within you. You know, to be able to take hold of the full optimization of this moment that you have where things are changing and shifting. Show me 3 cards for clarifiers for this spread. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead, because they are. New things are presenting themselves, always movement, always creation going on behind the scenes. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. Like I said, that may just be your position, you know, with everything going on, being the observer, you know, and being able to be open to what's happening in your experience, and being confident and being inspired. I release all criticism. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored in me in every moment. Like I said, continue to forgive, continue to release any criticism of how the process is gone. You know, any judgments you have, even the judgment. And thank you, Spirit. Even the judgment. You know what I'm saying? Some type of way you may be seeing reality that you may need to release to move forward away from that same reality, which oftentimes is counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? Because you see what you see. But at the same time, it's like, being able to shift the perspective is the goal. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. Right, that's all I'm saying. It's like, it's good shit happening. It seems like it is. You know what I'm saying? Even with the colorings, you know what I'm saying? Everything, the flowers, the new doors, the new opening. I just see a lot of synchronicities. So you may be having your own synchronicities in this time, guiding you to kind of the next moments. But it's saying yes to life, staying in your wonder, staying in your consciousness, being present, opening these new doors, releasing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different things that a lot of people don't like to take into account with being spiritually attuned. You know what I'm saying? That is like your body is a refinement organism, so you have to be able to kind of move along with it. Before we end this reading, let's do 3 more cards to show what's next till we meet again. The 10 of Cups, of course, great energy. The Devil, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like where you are right now on the other side of fear is your 10 of Cups. And I feel like you are willingly right now to face that fear, wherever that is. Like I said, whatever it is, like, whether it was like the friendship groups, whether it's the man, whatever the devil is in your life, whatever the addiction is right in the middle, that is, it's as real as you want it to be, right? It's as real as you make it out to be. So, but going and penetrating this devil and realizing that it's not real, and that's only for certain people who understand what I'm saying, you get to your Ten of Cups. But being able to charge forth, maybe you need to be more strategic with it, but I believe also facing yourself is what brings you to your Ten of Cups and your overall fulfillment. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like I said, I am revamping this channel. There will be some new things coming up very soon. Once again, I ask, please send great energy, great vibes. Send a positive prayer, for this channel to continue to grow and expand with the new developments that are happening with it. And I hope that we can continue doing this journey, and I send positive prayer and energy to you as you continue to heal and do the work that you've been doing and we've been doing as a collective. Godspeed. I'm Demario. Peace.